Hello, Larry Stair here, and welcome to this week's edition of the Sunday School Informer. And obviously, I'm Larry Stair, and it is Sunday, August 14th. And so let's get started with the Informer, shall we? And so a lot of things that need to be announced this week. We're just a week away from the start of our new Sunday school year. A lot of things happening as First Baptist Church ramps up for the new year. So let's kind of walk down through that. Some of them are in the Informer this week, some of them are not. So first thing is this evening, Todd Parrott will be in concert Sunday evening, August 14th at 6 p.m. in the Worship Center. And so Todd is a very talented harmonica player of note, and so it promises to be a great evening of worship. And so let me encourage you to be here for that, and to let everybody in your Sunday school class know about that as well. Second thing is, I alluded to it a little bit earlier, it is our fall ministry kickoff. Sunday, August 21st is jam-packed, but it just lines up with a whole bunch of other things that will be kicking off. Apex will start. That's our Wednesday night youth time of study. Awanas kicks off on September the 7th, so it's just boom, boom, boom. So make sure everybody knows about it, especially if you have parents in your class. On Sunday, August 21st, Jared kicks off a new sermon series, Getting Past the Past. So people love it when Jared kicks off a new sermon series, so make sure that everybody knows about that. Then Sunday evening on Brushy Creek, just above the Round Rock there at Creekside Park, we'll be having baptism service in Brushy Creek, several people to be baptized, and then following that, great time of fellowship with watermelon being provided by our deacons. And so this promises to be a great evening. It'd be at Brushy Creek at 6 p.m. on Sunday evening, August 21st. And that doesn't even touch on the 8:30 worship services moving to a new venue, so remind people of that. That's not in the Informer this week. It's a lot of other places, so I didn't feel the need to put it here. But do remind people of that if you remember to do that. We also have several fall studies that are getting ready to kick off, and so I know this list is going to be really teeny tiny to look at in the video. Things there to call attention to. Women's studies, a whole bunch of things that will also be on our new website, which we hope kicks off on the 14th as well. So with that, it's a couple of big things. Always put the big things at the end. Hope you're still listening. But on Sunday evening, August 14th, so this Sunday at 4:30 in the Equipping Center, we'll be having our Fall Adult Leaders Meeting. And the format will be pretty much the same, but we'll be making a few little changes to that meeting. We're not going to spend as much time focusing on church health issues as we have been, the kind of those raw numbers and why they're important. We're going to talk more about engagement and discipleship this year. And so the tone of the study changes. Our time together will change just a little bit, but we want to keep emphasizing those things that are important. We'll be adding some new things this year. So workers' meetings, very important this time, I think, and I encourage you to be there. Directors, teachers, certainly. Outreach people, more than welcome. Care group leaders are also welcome as well. So we'll be talking about a lot of those things, and it's kind of alluded to the format. You might want to read the first half of that article on the back page, just so that you kind of have an idea of what's going on. And then at the bottom, Jean and I are very excited about this. We're having an open house for our adult Sunday school leadership on August 28th, 6 p.m. to 8. And so this is our way of saying thank you. I serve with a talented staff of volunteer leaders here at First Baptist, and we just wanted to say thank you. And so what we're doing is we're going to have an open house, and so you'll be getting an invitation by email. You'll also be getting a card in the mail, and it's because not everybody does email. But we are asking for an RSVP. I think we're inviting somewhere around 120 people and spouses. So a couple of big asks. It is a come and go, so you're welcome to come anytime. But we are kind of asking just to kind of distribute the crowd a little bit. If you're in the 6 at 6 o'clock if our 8:30 and 11 o'clock leadership could kind of maybe come that time, and then our 9:45 leadership come the 7 to 8 hour. Feel free to come anytime, but we're just trying to even up the crowd a little bit since it is a come and a go. The RSVP is so that we have plenty of food. We're going to be making some of our favorite homemade goodies to share with everyone, and it'll be just a time to say thank you and invite you into our home, because we just want you to feel welcome in and around the Stair family. And so that's a little bit about the open house. A couple other just real quick asks besides the RSVP. Please be mindful of my neighbors. Everybody knows where I work and what I do, and so don't block their driveways, that common sense kind of stuff. But there should be ample parking around in the cul-de-sac and in front of our house on both sides of the street. So, but don't hesitate, if you can, to walk a block or so. And so with that, I think I've covered everything that I need to cover, other than saying I'll be praying for you this Sunday as you get ready to do one of the most important jobs at First Baptist Church, and that's lead people in transformational Bible studies. We move people from participants to learners to disciples. What you do is so very important, and I never want to downplay that. I always want to keep that at the forefront and just let you know that I will be praying for you this Sunday. So we'll talk to you later. See you Sunday.